Welcome to Mount Buller. Welcome to Sun Tour. Welcome to Neuro-Continental and Israel Startup Nation. I'm taking my posse down with me. We're going to give him a shakedown. Mate, we've got to sort some stuff out that happened down there. So, long story short, Dylan is really good mates with Alex Dowsett, pro cyclist and all-round good bloke. And we thought we might have a little chat about cycling, a little chat about YouTube. That I'm actually interested in you said that. Yeah. This is Alex. You know him because he rides bikes professionally, very fast. Faster than we do. Talking about like Australia specifically, maybe, there's probably 15 to 20 guys who are physically very talented and really good work ethics, and you could probably go as far as saying probably have the power, watts per kilo, whatever you might call it, to make it. The distinction between the guys who get that opportunity and the guys who don't get that opportunity, is there something that you see from, you know, those kind of level of riders that you're able to go, oh yeah, that guy may be a shot? Do you know what I mean?
I think making it is so, people get really drawn in now to, I can do 7 watts per kilo for 20 minutes, that's soaking through me, therefore I should be there, and it is so much more than that. Zach Dempster, one of our managers here now, he was like, I get so many resumes with Training Peaks data, like logins and all of this. There's a chat I had with a good friend that owns a team in the UK. This is just people start with their FTP. And I'm just like, an FTP has never, an FTP test is 20 minutes as hard as you can. No one's run a race by going off the start line and doing 20 minutes as hard as they can. In fact, that's probably the best way to lose a race.
I can tell you every application for our team this year, pretty much everyone's riding at 6.5, 7 watts per kilo.
Yeah, they're better
in the world.
They're better than I am.
Yeah, in the world.
Who you are as a person has an impact. Like you can't be an arsehole. That's things like knowing when to sacrifice your own race for your teams rather than there's some races that have like a little, like, I'll work for the team. Yep. But I've got a little eye on my own result as well. We had a fella last year who, I think in one race, he was doing a lead out and he was, for one of the first times, in the right place at the right time, with 500 to go, and instead of going, he just slotted in and sprinted himself with our sprinter behind, and it's just like you're out so fast if you pull stunts like that. And we've had guys on the team who are branded GC guys as soon as they join, and they just don't know how to race. But when you throw yourself up the road like that, it shows grit, and it shows, and that's one of those you want to see as well. Like, talent will only get you so far.
I asked a couple of the boys before I came down here. I was like, okay, give me some questions. Most of them are quite positive, except Ben Carmen, one of our guys, was like, right, I want to know.
What day on the bike has made you question every life choice?
Most are quite positive.
I want to know,
let's start with that.
What was the most depressing day you've ever had on a bike that made you question everything bike related?
Oh, yeah.
If you need a moment, you can take a moment.
Yeah, I do, because there's been a few. There's so many in so many different ways. There's like having injuries cost me even long list of the Olympics. Yeah. 2 London and Rio. Going to Worlds, being sick.
This year?
No, a couple of years ago, only riding around at 350 watts, which for me is nowhere near the pace. And a guy overtook me, caught me for a minute or 2 minutes, punctured, and then overtook me again. I'd say the most recent in the Tour last year, I took a kicking every single day. And there's factors around as to why I was way beyond, but then there was one day at the end, and it's the only day everyone seems to have watched because nothing went on at the front, and it was just me and my teammate out the back on our own. And it was the day that they shortened it because of the
mudslide.
Oh yeah, it was an absolute godsend.
Yeah.
I was like 2 days away from finishing the Tour, and we were both like, this is it. This is going to be it. And it just would have been the most horrendous thing to have gone home It got quite funny though, because we were riding together and we're going up the whatever bloody whacking mountain is at the end. And because I live at altitude, I coped with that better than he did. And we were well matched swapping off until then. Like, we were both equally as terrible as each other that day. And then we hit the mountain and I started
Just picking away.
Yeah, and I'd wait for him, and then in the end he was like, Alex, just go. Save yourself. And I was like, I can't leave you yet. And he's like, just
go.
Yeah, just the emotions you go through. So yeah, in my most, that I will never forget.
Yeah.
What are your teammates' impressions of Chris's lead-out skills? Stage one.
Stage one, what happened?
About
We both went up with 10k to go and started chopping off with you guys because Jess had come back from the break.
Yeah.
And did I do a turn first or did you?
you did.
I did a turn
right.
first.
Yeah.
I did a turn for about 30 seconds and your teammate came up and said, Nero, you're going too slow. It's like, alright. I'm sorry.
World Tour superiority.
I will go back then. Then Dylan took over and you all just went flying.
You gotta get. It's been interesting because I've been banging handlebars with a lot of people. Like trying to. You got this the whole World Tour thing. It's like some people riding the front, and then if Mitchelton ride, if they put a rider up, they're second, and then we've not put anyone to ride other than the first day, and neither of the EF were on the first day. So us and EF swap between sitting third and fourth. Never fifth or sixth. There's never a Conti team that slots in. We're just like, no, it's not. I think that comes down a bit of a trust thing as well. We don't know anyone. I know all the guys in the EF. I'm happy to sit on their wheels. And it's probably a bit, like a superiority thing.
So I had this conversation today with, because we rode front, right? And
you notice as soon as you put someone riding,
so no one had done it all week, and we were like, well, we can't sit in between you guys.
No.
You're not going to let us in.
No.
Fine. We're just going to have to ride the front, right? And so the boys started doing that. I dropped back, got the front flat, dropped back, and the EF guys were like, why are you guys riding the front? I was explaining, and they said, you should be sitting back here. You're getting much better sit. And I'm like, you won't let us sit back here. Third team, fourth team. Yeah. Our only option is to ride the front or be back in the absolute hellhole washing machine. And so fair enough. So we did. We just sort of ended up riding.
I rode the Tour of Qatar when I was an under 23 riding for now Action Bergman's, and it was a similar thing. So we were there because Axel Merckx was our director and Eddie Merckx owned the race. This is like all the World Tour teams are there, and us, an under 23 team. The teams and riders that were nicest to us were the ones at the top of your Quick Steps, your real big teams. They were nice as pie to us.
Yeah, okay.
The ones that were the two Pro Conti teams there, Top Sport and whoever else, but they were the ones that just shunt us off the road and really treat us badly. And I think it's a insecurity thing. It was like today, the Black Spokes team came up and they were trying to get the wheel trying to get Mitchelton's wheel where I was. I was just riding next, and it was like, I'm going to treat whoever it was as equal as I would. I'm not banging handlebars because there's too far to go and there's too much at risk to start. It's like a polite fight. And you've both kind of got an elbow and a shoulder in the wind in the slipstream, and you don't say anything, and you're just there, and you're like, come on, give up. And then you'll hope you'll switch across the road, and then you'll just slot in, and that'll be it. They'll be behind. Or you do what EF did to me today. I was fighting with them, and Marina Hoffland just came round, so it was a EF sandwich and just shut me out. And I said to Nielsen, I was like, that's how you take a wheel properly. It's job done. But I think some riders will be like real assholes about it because thinking they're high and mighty, but I'd like to think I'm respectful, but I would rather be in front than behind. I do enjoy the process of sharing what I'm doing with people that clearly buzz off of feeling like they're a part of it. So telling the story of bike racing. Insights like the video I put up from Cadel's, I talk about it's like one team that have been a particular, and one team and one particular rider that have been a particular pain in the ass within the bunch, which is people seem to really enjoy. So I'm kind of learning as I'm going, like what, because I shoot it all and then get the clips all over to Chanel. She'll label them, cut some of them down, then send them to our editor Esper, who will then do the magical stuff, send it back, and then we put it up. So it's a pretty slick process now.
No, so when I'm doing the daily vlogs, it's me shoot, me edit, me upload, all in the same day normally.
Whoa.
But
It's like my social media, YouTube. When it comes to contract time, it's not even that. It's irrelevant. It's like the sponsors are like, this is great, this is nice. We're going to use this guy whilst he's in the team to push all of our stuff. But at the end of the year, it's like, well, what have you done on a bike? Because that is all that matters, really.
Where can people follow you?
At Alex Dowsett on Twitter and Instagram, YouTube, Thighs Club. Type in Thighs Club and there's a website, thighsclub.com.
Get yourself a jumper.
Yeah, jumper, just there.
thank you, sir.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that.
Cheers.
Cheers, Tom.
Cheers.